This is just a special recommendation list. I recently had somebody ask me on Google Plus, and one or two people on Twitter as well asked me, what are some animes I would recommend from many animes I've watched over the years? So, with that said, this is a recommendation list of 50 animes that I have actually seen every single one of these animes. And by the way, I'm also listing the age of the anime. That way you have an idea. With that said, there are, of course, anything adult will be excluded and not allowed on this list. With that said, there's no specific ranks, but this is 50 animes I recommend you check out, and each are for different genres, subgenres. And these are animes expanding from like the 80s to 2010s. First up, we have an anime called World of Naru, rated 12 and up. Next, we have an anime called Black Cat from Funimation, 13 and up. A magical girl anime. So, if any of you are into magical girl animes like Sailor Moon, I recommend this. It was from the 90s called Corrector Yui. Number 47th recommendation, whatever. Gravitation, rated 16 and up. At 46, we have Card Captors Sakura, which is rated 7 and up. Or you can get Uncensored, which is rated 13 and up. Then 45, Metabots, 7 and up. Then Tenchi Universe, rated 13 and up, really good series. Rated 16 and up, Fully Cooley. Rated 13 and up, Vendread, which is interesting mech type anime if you're into mech animes. Next up we have rated 17 and up, Samurai Girls. Yeah, it's a girl type, samurai type, and yeah, obviously it's definitely mature, rated 17 and up. It has also lots of blood as well, I might add. But I actually like the story. Next up, rated 16 and up, Street Fighter 2V, which I've actually reviewed before. Agent Soma, rated 16 and up. Monster Rancher, rated 7 and up. Die Guard, mech anime. Originally from Ad Business, ADV Films, and their motto goes, Die Guard, office workers saving the world. Next we have a pretty bloody anime, which is why it's rated 16 and up. It's called Wolf's Rain, really good. Then, of course, rated 3 and up, Pokemon. Rated 13 and up, Samurai 7. It's a mech slash samurai anime. Then you have Oh My Goddess, which is a magical girl type. It's a little different though with the main heroine protagonist Belldandy. Good one though, rated 16 and up. Next, rated 16 and up, Death Note, which I'm sure many of you out there have actually seen Death Note. Next up, rated 17 and up, it is one bizarre, twisted anime, but for some reason I like it. It's called Excel Saga. It's very effed up in the head. Next, we have Sailor Moon, which of course was rated 7 up. Then there's uncensored version rated 13 and up. Then Digimon, just the original season 1, 7 up. High School of the Dead, rated 17 and up. G Gundam, 13 and up. Yu-Gi-Oh, 7 and up. Sword Art Online, the original first season I recommend the most. Then Full Metal Panic, great anime, rated 13 up. Tenchi in Tokyo, 13 and up. Full Metal Alchemist, the original series, not Brotherhood, I actually like more, and I recommend it highly. Then we have rated 16 up, Witch Hunter Robin, which is a really good, somewhat pretty dark anime. Then Digimon Frontier, which has completely different title and takes place in a completely different world from regular Digimon. Rated 13 and up, a classic from the 80s, Robotech. Then we have one that's very often overlooked, unfortunately, rated 12 and up. It's called Princess Nine. Basically, it's an anime that revolves around baseball, believe it or not. And the very first ever women's baseball team, which competes with the boy teams for the Japanese equivalent to a World Series, which is called Koshien. Next up, rated 13 and up, Gundam Wing. Rated 17 and up, a somewhat perverted, definitely more mature anime I wouldn't recommend for kids. But surprisingly, you can find most of the episodes here on YouTube, believe it or not. It's called Golden Boy. And it's really weird to say the least, but it's funny as well. Next up, rated 17 and up, mainly for blood and gore, Attack on Titan. Rated 16 and up, Showbits. Next up, regarded by definitely many as truly, probably really the one that influenced really the start in the rise of mech anime. The original Mobile Suit Gundam, rated 13 and up. Also rated 13 and up, Last Exile. Rated 17 and up for a few reasons, Steel Angel Kurumi, which you can find some of the episodes here on YouTube, but mainly only Season 2, but I recommend Season 1 more than Season 2. Next up, rated 13 up, a great, in my opinion, maybe the greatest samurai anime ever, for me personally, Rurouni Kenshin. Then after that, a really good anime as well if you enjoy a lot of over-the-top action, rated 13 up, Soul Eater. Then we have a one-season only, rated 13 up, and yes, this show actually had a one-season anime branch off, Supernatural. Next up, Yu Yu Hakusho, rated 13 up, of course, really good anime. Rated 16 and up, one of the best, in my opinion, maybe the best anime in recent years, at least in storytelling, and the quality of the animation is superb, the music is superb. Just in general, love this anime. It's called Spice and Wolf, which you can actually find on Amazon Prime, and it may also be on Hulu and Netflix, I wouldn't be surprised. Next, Inuyasha, rated 13 up, even though it's got quite a bit of love for a 13 up anime. Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z. I don't really recommend GT as much for the average anime going audience, nor Super. I recommend Dragon Ball Z more. And the last but not least, rated 17 and up, a very complicated, very over-the-top anime that actually makes you use your brain to think about things. And that is a great anime called Serial Experiments Lain. And that is 50 anime recommendations of many different genres / subgenres of anime. And hey, check some of them out on YouTube. Heck, you can even look up some reviews as well. But anyways, I'll get right up to speed. See y'all next time. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed the music in the background from Jet Set Radio Future.